Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Ajay Rathee and currently I'm a final year veterinary student at skuast, Jammu. So many of you are trying to get into veterinary sciences and I'm here to talk about some of the really weird things about veterinary which I have came across in all these years of studying in a veterinary college. So first of all, let's talk about this thing that you won't find many passionate people around you. So basically, whenever you will enter into a veterinary college, approximately all the people around you will be, saying that I wanted to do that, I wanted to do this. It will eventually affect you like कि maybe yaar, maybe I should get out of it, maybe my future is not secure and something like that. So this will happen with you. I do agree that it will get better when you will be in like third year or fourth year, but the initial 1 year is something when you will feel like that probably I am around the most saddest people alive on this planet who are not able to crack on one exam and are now struggling here in veterinary with zero interest. So moving on to the next point, that is sometimes you will get some really mean taunts from your professors. Whenever you will not be able to memorize something or your batchmates will do something, wrong as per teacher standards, then they will probably tell you that ki that's why you are here. Otherwise, you all have got MBBS. And when these sort of things come from your professor, it eventually hits a lot because it is very common and I have seen it randomly. A professor says कि oh, अगर इतना पढ़ लिया होता तो MBS कर रहे होते, or maybe like that's why you are here. So that comparison is somewhere always and always there. So this will also happen during these 5 years of your college journey, and you have to deal with it. There is no way you can escape it. Moving ahead on the third point, and that is, so basically when we talk about the large animal veterinarians or the production animal veterinarians, I have realized this thing that veterinary sciences is not about animals as such, especially in case of large animals or production animals. There are so many books where we read ki if particular animal's cost of treatment is high or if particular disease cannot be treated, then you have to simply cull the animal. And then that eventually, builds up in your mind that if I am not able to treat animal, or if a particular animal is not, able to produce XYZ amount of milk or XYZ amount of meat or XYZ amount of eggs, then we have to simply cull them. And as a proper animal lover, then you will realize ki veterinary is not more about animals, it is more about serving humans. So your concept that, oh, I will treat animals for the welfare of animals, for this and for that somehow diminishes. And the more human oriented your science and your knowledge and your treatment aspect becomes. This is not true for small animals because I have seen pet parents spending a lot on their pet, but in case of large animal veterinarians, this is how it is. Moving ahead to the fourth point, and that is euthanasia. Being a veterinarian, you have this power of euthanizing a particular animal, and I am not someone who euthanasia ke bare mein, as of now, I cannot talk because I haven't euthanized any animal, and obviously I'm not a practicing vet. But you can never be sure of your decision to euthanize a particular animal. I do agree that God has chosen us for this. God has made veterinarians for a reason, and if we can end the suffering of an animal, then I guess we should do it. But I do believe that this brings a lot of mental trouble to you, that how to decide that yes, I can euthanize this and I cannot euthanize this particular animal, and it will eventually take a toll over your mental health during the years of your practicing journey. And this is something which you have to be ready about. You will be very passionate about treating animals. Eventually, euthanasia is a thing, and you as a veterinarian have to decide it. So this is also pretty much weird that in some cases when really we do not try, we just feel like ki, oh yeah, this is too much of pain, let's just simply euthanize it. But that's not the case for humans now. So we always compare ourselves that probably I could have done this and I could have done that. And with this, we are moving to the last part of this video, and that is the lack of facilities. So as of now in India, we are way more behind in terms of humans also. Forget about animal care, forget about standardized techniques in veterinary sciences. We are not there in terms of humans also. So when coming to veterinary sciences, be it any college of India, be it the best of the best institution, but those institutions also won't have simple basic facilities. Forget about MRI and CT scan and everything. We sometimes we don't even have an oxygen chamber, we do not have a ventilator. So many animals come to that because of this. Forget about these like machines and things. We sometimes, in approximately, the situation is very bad in all the veterinary colleges. And when I say all, it means all except a few. But wahan pe bhi you cannot get everything. No, there are colleges where there is not even a glucometer. There are colleges where we struggle even for Dexona. So as of now, Dexona is a life-saving drug. So sometimes we struggle for a simple basic medicine also. And in veterinary sciences, and especially in case of large animals, our treatment does not depends on the our preference. It really and really depends on how much an owner can afford, how much a pet parent can afford. That's why sometimes we feel like ki, I could have done this and I could have done that, but eventually it all depends on the money. So our professors often teach us this, that you have to look ki the owner is how much capable, and then you have to start the treatment line. And it is something really weird to me, and this is pretty much which I have felt weird as of now in these 3.5 years of being a veterinarian. And we will talk about this in future also when I will be a practicing vet. And if you are here and if you want to get more information about veterinary counseling, a day in the life of a veterinarian, then you can definitely watch my other videos. Do hit the like button, do subscribe, and do a comment. If you are a veterinary student and you need any academic help, then definitely join my Telegram channel, Ajay Rathee. The link is in the description, and love you all.